Hi Capricorn, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your monthly reading for March. I hope you guys are well. I do want to take a quick second to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every single Capricorn. So if it's not resonating, guys, you may want to check your other signs and placements and see if your messages may be in those readings. We're going to start with your current energy, and then we're going to go all the way through to the end of March. So as you can see, it's going to be a little bit predictive. If these events aren't occurring right now, they may occur in the next few weeks. But as always, Capricorn, don't force yourself into a reading that's not for you. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Capricorn? What would you like Capricorn to know for March? Capricorn. All right, Capricorn, you are starting out with the Two of Wands in the reverse. Let's see what is crossing that. You could have had travel plans that fell through. Two of Swords reversed. Yeah, so somebody has made a choice here, either you or some other person, and that choice is to move in a different direction. Let me see what's happened here in the past. Knight of Cups in the reverse. So there's a sense here of love lost is what I'm hearing. Love lost. Either somebody made a choice to move in another direction and refused the love offer that you were giving, or you refused somebody's love offer. But it was a clear decision here. So let's see why all this is happening. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. There's a sense of loss here. There's also a little bit of codependency and insecurity that needs to be addressed. Let me see what's on your mind. Knight of Swords in the reverse. You're not talking to somebody. You may feel that somebody has been dishonest with you. Let me see what's happening in March. Show me March for, wow, that was, that came out hard and fast. Page of Cups in the reverse. So in March, you may have love offers from new people, but I do feel like you may be turning those down. You're kind of, pulling back your feelings and emotions here, and it's related to this entire situation. That is how March is starting out. It's not necessarily how it's going to end. Let's see how you're showing up, Capricorn. Show me how Capricorn is showing up in this reading. King of Wands in the reverse. You're feeling a little lackluster about life, not very passionate about it. There's a lack of action right now. Show me the energy coming towards Capricorn. Justice, you could have a Libra coming towards you. There could be some sort of a court case that's coming towards you that looks like it's balancing out. Or this could be somebody who is coming towards you that's in a very balanced energy. Let me see Spirit's advice. Show me Spirit's advice for Capricorn. Ace of Swords. Spirit is saying communicate clearly and honestly. There's something about clear and honest communication, which is what you feel like you're not receiving, because on your mind is the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Let me see how your outcome at the end of March. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, so this is the energy of imbalance. There's an imbalanced situation here. You could feel like you have people trying to take from you or to get from you, and that's going to end. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the Tower in reverse. This is underlying energy, and this does indicate that you have likely gone through some sort of a tower moment here. Something has collapsed or caught on fire, literally, in this deck. And it's because it was not built on a solid foundation. But in this particular deck, it's more of a roaring fire. So something is burning to a cinder here. But I do feel that you are recovering your energy. You're coming back from this tower moment. So let's clarify. Spirit, why is the Two of Wands here for Capricorn? Yeah, it was an ending. There was an ending here. Somebody has chosen to go in another direction with regard to love. Why is the Two of Swords here in reverse? All right, we have the Eight of Swords and we have the Four of Cups in the reverse. So you've been really up in your head about this situation. You've actually been overthinking it. So if it was you who chose to go in another direction, I feel like you were just mulling this over and over and over in your mind. Some of you may have chosen to go back to somebody that you knew in the past. Others of you, this other person may have chosen to go back to somebody they knew in the past. Regardless, there is a sense here of there having been some disrespect with regard to, these decisions that were being made. So let me see why the Knight of Cups is in the reverse. Four of Swords. And there's that Knight of Swords in the reverse. So yeah, somebody has pulled back and they're not speaking. It's almost like somebody just ghosted you or just went cold turkey here without communication, either you or the other person. And this is and you're thinking about this a lot. You're feeling a bit disrespected by this person. Let me see why the Nine of Pentacles is in reverse. All right, we have the Devil and we have the Death card. You could have been involved with a Scorpio. I'm getting a strong Scorpio energy or another Capricorn here. Regardless, I do feel like this relationship has ended. It's spurring a lot of changes. And I do feel like there is some toxic energy here that is ending. There is definitely a codependency here that does need to be addressed. So let me see, because that's what caused this Tower moment. So let me see why the Knight of Swords is in reverse. Yeah, so you might be spying on somebody that you're not talking to. You're just checking up on them, seeing what's going on. You're curious. I do feel like there's someone you're not talking to that you actually would like to have some communication with. So let's look at March, because this looks like it's a lot of chaos that's happened here. And there is definitely some toxic energy here and a Tower moment. So, you're in a tough place right here. So let's see if March holds something better. Show me March for the sign of Capricorn, please. Show me March for the sign of Capricorn. All right, we have the Five of Cups. We have the Page of Cups. That's nice. Four of Coins. Hangman in reverse. Six of Swords. There's the Two of Swords. It is in the upright. In your current situation, it is in the reverse. Eight of Cups. Again, we have this Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. That's the underlying energy. Wheel of Fortune. Queen of Wands reversed. The Empress reversed. Two of Wands. And the Ten of Swords reversed. Now, your energy came out very rapidly and readily. So there was no delay in the energy. That means that there is movement here. Although I don't feel like you are taking movement right now. So what I'm seeing is that you pulled back emotionally. I do feel like there is somebody new that's in your energy, but you just either can't see them or you're refusing them. This will be in the first week of March. And the reason is because you're really in this energy where you are very sad, possibly even a little depressed. It's because you're holding on to something here from the past. And I do feel like you have somebody new that's coming into your energy here in the beginning of the month. Now, this could be somebody you've turned down before, or this could be somebody that, you just don't see because you're kind of in this sad energy. I do see that you are, by the second week of March, you're starting to look at this whole situation differently. And I feel like this person that's coming into your energy in the first week of March is helping you to see things differently. This is somebody new. I do feel like you're starting to look at the person or the situation that you've been holding on to a little differently. I think you're tired of waiting for somebody. And I feel like you're moving forward by the middle of the month. It's a hard thing for you to do, though. And I do feel like you kind of go back and forth. But at the same time, I feel like you are going to make that decision. So it's difficult. I see that. You are walking away from somebody or something here that you were holding on to. You could be walking away from somebody that has been indecisive and you're simply tired of waiting for that person to make a decision. But I do see by the middle of the month, you are walking away from something. You're moving forward, and it is going to bring you more peace. In the third week, I do see, I see you walking away from this codependent situation, which is good since there's toxicity there. And that is going to make all the difference. That's actually turning things in your favor. It's a karmic connection that you're walking away from that was never going to prosper. It was never going to grow. It might have been very passionate, but it was passionate on a physical level. With regard to nurturing, there was no nurturance there. So this looks like a trauma bond, if I'm being perfectly honest about it. But I do see you in the third week walking away from that, and it turns things in a whole new direction for you. I do think that you are needing to look at your lack of action. I do think that a lot of you may have kind of let yourself go a little bit and you're not feeling your most vivacious self. So that's something you do want to look at. There is definitely a need to look at codependent energy and maybe a lack of self-love that's taking place. Value and self-worth needs to be analyzed. All of this, once you do that work, is going to create a situation where things are going to they're just going to prosper. But right now, things are not prospering because of the lack of action in those areas. So, but things are turning. They are moving in a better direction. And it's coming about because of your decision to move forward and to walk away from either an indecisive person or, something that was very toxic here, or both. Now, in the final week of March, I do see you possibly traveling. For some of you, you could be traveling, but I do see you making plans with regard to your prosperity, with regard to, pouring that self-love into yourself, nurturing self. I also see that you're moving in a whole new direction, which is positive. This is going to be very healing for you, Capricorn. It's going to help you heal a sense of betrayal, a sense of feeling a very painful ending, a very painful loss. So I do think that you are definitely going through something currently, something that has caused a tower moment, but I see this decision that you're making to move forward in your life by the middle of March is going to have a beautiful effect on you. All right, so let me see your energy. Show me Capricorn's energy. All right, we have the Lovers in reverse. We have Justice in reverse. And we have the Page of Wands in reverse. So your energy is showing me that, you may feel that somebody you were dealing with moved in another direction, that you were not chosen. You do feel very off-put by that. You feel wronged by it. That's where we're seeing this sense of betrayal. This is what is causing your energy to be dampened a bit. This does look like a trauma connection, though, like a trauma bond. I do see you not talking with somebody. There's a little bit of energy of, kind of behaving a little immaturely, especially with regard to communication. And it's because you feel that you've been treated badly. For some of you, there could be legal actions regarding some sort of immature behavior that has taken place or is taking place. So be careful. You don't want that. I am seeing, though, that there is this sense of feeling dampened, feeling like a lack of vivaciousness, and it's related to feeling as if you weren't chosen, and I think that has really affected your self-esteem here. So let me see why Justice is here. Show me the energy coming towards Capricorn, please. All right, we have the Four of Wands. We have the Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Libra is very strong. And the Five of Swords. Ooh, so the energy that's coming towards you, wow, Capricorn, this looks like somebody who, I have to be honest with you, this looks like an ex-wife or an ex-husband that's coming towards you to whoop that ass. This is somebody who is in the energy where They want justice. This person, and it's a very argumentative, I'm going to win at all costs kind of energy. So I don't know if you guys have gotten involved with somebody that you didn't know was in a relationship or whatever, but this is the energy of somebody who is in a relationship and they want to talk, and but they're going to be vicious because they feel like they are in the right. So be very careful with that. Now that, of course, is not for everybody. For some of you, you do have a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that is approaching you. This person could be married, but in a legal, like legally they're disentangling. They're just not completely, divorced yet. This person is going to fight for this connection, for those of you that are in that situation. But they could also be a little bit in their ego as well. So be careful. Like I said, I do see strong Libra energy here, but it could also be a Gemini or Aquarius. Let's see Spirit's advice. Okay, well that makes sense. All right, we have the Seven of Swords, so somebody's not being on the up and up. We have the Two of Cups reversed. We have the Chariot. And we have the Ten of Cups. So Spirit is saying, get the truth. You need to get truth and clarity. There's something deceptive here with the Seven of Swords that, and it's involving an ending of a relationship. You could live at a distance from this person or them from you. But this is going to cause unhappiness. It's not going to work out, guys. There's a need for you to get the truth, to get, there's some sort of deception that's afoot. And if you want to be happy, you kind of have to move forward from this situation because of the deception. All right, so, and by the way, Capricorn, somebody's coming for you. Like, somebody is, it may only apply to one person, but I see it strongly that there is a person who is married to the person who's been deceitful to you. That person is coming. They want to talk to you, but it's going to erupt into a big old fight. And I feel like this person, they feel justified in calling you out. So be careful. All right. I'm going to pull for your outcome. If there is somebody who has been giving their attention to more than one person, I do feel like that is ending by the end of the month. Clarifying it, we have the King of Swords reversed. We have the Three of Wands reversed. And we have the King of Cups. Wow. All right. So you've got somebody here, Capricorn, who is not being honest with you. Again, strong Libra energy, but it could also be a Gemini or Aquarius. I'm also seeing Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. But somebody here is being dishonest. It's not an equal give and take here. It's an unbalanced situation. They could be giving their energy to more than one person. And I feel like you do have feelings and emotions for this person, but they're not being honest. And I feel like this person, with this Three of Wands in the reverse, this is somebody who should have waited and did not. They did not. They're being honest. They're going about things in a very dishonest manner because of their impatience. So I would be very, very careful, guys, because I feel like your emotions are getting tied up here, but they're tied up with somebody that's not on the up and up. And as Spirit is saying to you, this is going to cause you to be unhappy. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Cups, and that indicates that there is a sense of confusion. So there's definitely confusion underlying this. All right, I'm going to pull from the oracles, and we'll see if you have any further guidance, Capricorn. It says it's number 14. That condenses to a 5, so I can tell you that there are changes afoot. It says the awakening. All right, so let's read that. All right, it says, sleep no more, soul child. The time for rest is done, and now you are awakened to action by the great golden dragon of the day. In the realms unseen by most humans, forgotten by nearly all humans, there are great dragons who stand at the edge of the day's birth and death, helping all within the realm to arise and awaken to the blessings of each day. The great golden dragon within this card heralds the awakening of the day. And when this card comes to you, you know you are being called to arise and awaken to a new day within your life. You are called to awaken to your own belief and your own knowledge, to the truth of your own soul, and to rise up and embrace it all, to know your worth and your beauty, and to shine it out through the day before you. Treat this as a new time, even when it contains old stories, as it is still a great and beautiful opportunity to take all that is within you and make the very most of all that is. When this card comes to you, it is a reminder too that there are parts of you which are asleep or resting, dormant and underloved, underlived, and they must now be awakened. Think now, seeker, on the dreams and wishes you sent to sleep over the years. Let them now gently awaken one by one as the days before you unfold, so that they come to life again, not as dreams and ideas any longer, but as events and experiences that become your life. Awaken to your power, awaken to your sleeping soul, and arise like this great dragon of the day and call out to the world that you are coming into this day fearlessly, ready to live fully and embrace the adventures of this gift called life. Beautiful. All right, well, I do hope that this has been helpful for you, Capricorn. If you have resonated with this reading, please hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe. And until I see all of you guys in the next reading, namaste.